Alrighty, folks. Boy, oh boy. Alright. Can you guys hear me okay? We're just getting started here. Gotta get a couple things going. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Yeah, the music, we're gonna make sure it's low because we're gonna be having a conversation. We're just getting set up here. Getting warmed up. Justin's son is coming. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. I got a post on Twitter that we're getting this going. We're getting it going. Hope everyone's having a good morning. We are here early. And it's it's gonna be our first time having Mr. Sun on the channel, so we're not gonna have him for a long time. And so we're gonna tighten up kind of some of the questions that I want to ask, and really it'll just be like if we're at the club. Closed most of my long actually from earlier, and figured I'd throw in another little bit. Damn, I didn't even see this wick here. Alrighty. Alright, went to Starbucks. Haven't slept, Wanted to make sure that I didn't sleep this one off, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been almost kind of on my own little island as a Tron supporter, really Tron lover. You guys have seen me, you know, on Twitter talk about Tron, and I have, in my opinion, the best reasons, man. And you know, really, it's you know, I think people really need to figure out what they want, like, out of crypto, and what it's really for, you know. Bitcoin really, like, wasn't supposed to be a store of value. It was supposed to be in private, fast, and cheap way to send money. But it's not. Probably gonna ask him about maybe the Warren Buffett thing. You know, I don't want to be like everyone else too. I don't know if I want to ask him about, like, FTX. You know, no one wants to hear about that shit. I'm pretty sure he didn't want anything to do with that shit either. Um, yeah, I think just kind of going over what I have here. I kind of got like four subjects. We got to squeeze it in 20 minutes. He's a busy man. I think we're going to be okay. Got a little Tether, a little stable coin talk in here, hopefully. He's supposed to be going to space. I want to know what's going on with that. Other than that, we're chilling, folks.
Hello. Hi, Cryptoface. We'll need about another 5 more minutes. Just give us a while, okay? Because Mr. Justin is still preparing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally. No, cancel the show. We're canceling the show. Just kidding.
All right. So sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll keep you updated when he's here. All right.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, they can take their time. Take their time here. Need my nerves cough. Can you guys hear the music faintly? You guys able to hear the music faintly? Mm. Yeah, I suppose we can take a look at price action. Yeah, man. Listen, I put a little long in here at the top. Close the trade I was most of the trade I was in earlier. There's still like 100K on it. Racked in a little 15er. I want to get this to 400K. And damn, I might be on my way from a 150K to $1 million. If I can get 100, we start with 150K on this account. We're at 394. So maybe if I can get to $1 million without fucking it up, I can make a David Hay video. I've been battling myself all night, coming up with what I'm gonna say for an introduction, but we're doing it live. We were gonna do it pre-recorded. We're doing it live. Yeah, I mean the Tron TA. I tell you, what separates Tron from everything else. Okay, just take a look. We're on the daily. Now, this is the daily, and just mark this here. We'll mark this. This is even here. March 2021, May 2021. Right? See how it looks? Just boop. Right? Now, if you go to Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other coin. So here we go. We got May right here, November right there. November right there, May right here. It's two different stories. And I believe the reason for this is because anyone, any business, big or small, that deals with crypto transactions and sending a lot of transactions, they use TRC20. They use Tether Tron. They don't use ETH Tether ERC20. They don't use Bitcoin. You can't use Bitcoin. And our company saved thousands. I mean, tens, maybe even hundreds of thousands, not hundreds, but tens of thousands. I mean, every transaction. If crypto is supposed to, Bitcoin cannot be a world reserve currency. If there's no way. It's too expensive. It's too slow, and you can't make any more of them. And so I think it's actually flawed, dude. I'm telling you, I think Bitcoin is flawed because if no more can be produced and then no one wants to sell it, no one wants to use it. And you say, well, it breaks down to Satoshis, and that's true. But what about 1,000 years from now? 100 years from now? Do you think you have to be able to print? You have to be able to get more. There's still more gold in the ground. You can dig gold up out of the ground and get more. Just joining us. Justin's son, and we'll be ready shortly. And we got 20 minutes with him. It's our first time, so we're appreciative. And looking forward to it. Looking forward to our little time to get to peek in his brain. Peek his brain. You know, anytime that I remember I was watching God, what's his face? He's the guy that sells stuff in my garage, here in my garage. Lopez, what's his name? Ty Lopez, and it was Ty Lopez, and Ty Lopez was talking about when he met Elon Musk one time, and he was having like a few-minute conversation with him or something, and Elon Musk was like, "Yo, you're the Facebook guy, and you know, how do you do that? Or like, what are you doing with your marketing? You know, what works best for you, right?" And he was answering his questions. And afterwards, Ty Lopez, yo,
Hello.
yeah. All right, man. Thank you for joining us, Justin. I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, man. 'Tis the season. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for joining us, man. First off, dude, thank you for coming. Man, you know, I know we got a little bit of time. You're a busy guy, but man, I'd love to pick your brain on a couple things, and I'm not a journalist. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I appreciate you taking the time with one of your boys here, man.
Yes.
So first off, do you have any plans for the holidays, bro? What are you doing for do you celebrate Christmas or?
Yes, definitely. I celebrate Christmas, but recently, you know, since I'm like full-time busy on like Tron hobby development, so probably I will be work in the holidays this time.
Okay, for sure, man. So I guess we can start off like I mean, what is it that like you're working on or doing now? Like I want to kind of tell you my spiel of what I think of Tron first, and then maybe go from there. Like
Yes, definitely.
like Bitcoin was supposed to be a currency, right? And now like
Yes.
people have tried to shift it to this reserve of fuck, I can't think of the word now that I'm having a brain fart. A store of value, right?
Yes. Storage
And-
of value. Yes.
Correct. And from what I know from the white paper, it's not what it's supposed to be. And like, to be honest, and it pisses me off, like and it's not all the time, but 9 out of 10 times, if I talk about Tron with some random YouTube asshole, like Tron or Justin Sun, I think partially it's racist, to be honest with you. But they don't know. Like, it's like, dude, any major crypto business, whether it's an exchange, from small, middle to big, like, we don't send crypto in anything else besides Tether TRC20, which is Tether Tron, not the Ethereum one. So like, I don't know what these guys are missing. Maybe they're just like not in it, but is like, why did you start Tron? Why did you start Tron? Was it for that reason, to be a currency or to be a store of value? Was that the goal?
Yes, definitely. When we first like set up Tron, we basically want to build a settlement layer for all the internet transactions in the future. So I think Tether is only one of the most successful use case on Tron network. But right now, we are also dedicated to develop other stablecoin, including TUSD, USDC, USDD, and also recently we collaborate with Tether on CNH, basically is Chinese yuan, and also we are also expand other currency. So first of all, I think we want to become the next generation of settlement layer for all the internet transaction in the future. And also, of course, we also expand big on like DeFi, NFT, and all different dApps, like all different kind of the crypto application. And also today, I think even crypto market might be bearish in this year, but we have still seen like 100% of the growth rate of the Tron network this year. Today, we have 120 million users with almost like 8 million daily active users. So I think right now, overall speaking, if you look at all the metrics of Tron network, is growing rapid speed.
So I'm gonna share my screen with you real quick, bro, because I think you can actually see what you actually said in the chart. So this is Tron, right? And sorry if it's a little messy. I got all my indicators and stuff here, but this is like Tron on the daily. This is May of 2021 right here. And this is Tron and its triangle. You know, this is Tron. But when you look at Bitcoin or anything else, everything else goes like straight down. And like my theory was, dude, was that Tron is stable. Like this is more of a currency, a like trustworthy foundational currency than what I'm seeing with other cryptocurrencies. And it's like, well, it just makes sense to me because that's what everyone's using it. Like Tron is what's being used for real cryptocurrency transactions scaled. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
yes, I think you have the right point. So today, I think every day we have seen like 8 million transaction, basically daily transaction with over $10 billion being transacted like every day, basically. So I think we're gonna grow more use case today, and I believe I think within next year, probably like every yearly yearly, we're gonna see 5 to 10 billion Tron being burned like every year because of all the use case on Tron network.
So you're working with you said the Chinese yuan. You might be working with like a digital currency on that, dude. That would be insane. And like I'm not a crypto genius, bro. Like I can only know so much. You know, I'm a trader and I have my little community and we try to make money and have fun, and I like crypto for being able to send money to whoever, whenever, fast with no middleman, and everything else kind of gets a little mixed up. But you know, you're able to like build a bunch of applications, do all kinds of stuff on Tron. But what it sounds like, bro, is you are more focused. Not saying you're not focused on other stuff, but on the currency. Like if you're talking about working with like the Chinese digital yuan and other like transaction currencies, bro, to me, like that's not what other people are focusing on, dude. That's why you're kicking fucking ass. Let's go. So, but am I like, is that like when I hear other people talk other currencies, man, they're talking about like Web 2, Web 3, Web 4, NFT stuff, which is fine. I'm not hating on that. But to me, like the golden gem of crypto is the currency. Like that's where our power is, like, and where the need is supposed to be. So like, damn, dude, is there anyone else you think's kind of focusing on that, or do you think you're kind of like the only one really spearing that front, dude? God dang.
Yes, I think Tron is the only protocol who is doing currencies these days. Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck yeah, dude. Right on. Excuse my French. So a couple other questions here. And I'm sure you probably like heard them all the time, but I know you won the Blue Origin bid. Are you still going into space, man, at some point? Did you?
Yes, I think I'm gonna go into space Q2 next year. So we're supposed to go to the space this year. But as we all know, U.S. government has lots of the moon mission. Recently, they launched several test launch of the rocket to moon. So that's why I think all the civilian mission has been postponed. So, but I think we are targeted Q2 next year.
So I have a question about that, bro. Are you gonna have to go through like the physical G-force tests and stuff before you do that, like the spinny cycle thing and stuff like that?
Yes, I think we have like around like 10 days like test, right? So we need to pass like all the tests.
Okay. Well, I hope you pass those tests. And,
yes, I will do a better exercise.
Oh man, you and me both, bro. God dang.
Yes.
But that's cool, man. Right on.
Yes.
Okay, and then I don't know how accurate Wikipedia is, but I don't know if I want to ask this question. I feel like you've probably been asked about the Warren Buffett thing a million times. Okay.
Yes.
Here's the question. The people that I have the number one question that people ask me to ask you. Okay. And I don't really know all the details of everything, but there's a lot of with the current events of Celsius and FTX and Luna and all these other assholes that were providing or offering like high yield return programs, right?
Yes.
That and they failed. And I don't know if maybe they could have done it. It's just that like they were making bad like leverage trades and mismanaging their money.
Yes.
And I don't necessarily know what part or if there's a part of Tron that does offer some type of yield return.
Yes.
Is there not something that you guys are offering that has some type of like good yield return? And if there is, what like separates what separates you from those guys, I guess is my question.
Okay, sure. So first of all, I think it's okay to offer users with a high yield return as long as those yield returns has I think very sustainable business model. So for example, today Huobi we are offering basically a 15% APY for all the USDT deposit on the Huobi platform. So one of the reasons is because first of all, the 15% APY is only give to basically small holders, right? So because we want to encourage small holders to open accounts on Huobi platform, so basically we give people who which are holding less than $10,000, they will get 15%. So if you have a very large amount of the money, for example, like $10 million, I think the yield declined to 1.6% to 2%. So basically, I think we need to have a reasonable structure, right? On one side, encourage users to get registered on the platform. On the other hand, we need to control like how much yield you need to pay like every day to make the sustainable business model. Because as of today, I think for Huobi, we are making around like $1 million every day, right? So basically, it's okay if we basically have like 100K or 200K US dollars. We are paying out to new registered customer, to paying out to the new traders, to subsidize to get more customer. So it's a completely consistent business model because we just earn the money, right? So we pay for users. And also for Tron is the same. So we pay some yields on USDD, but all the USDD we pay for the user is because we are also burning almost equivalent amount of the TRX like every day, right? So even way less than that. So today, if you check on Tron Scan, you can see like we are burning basically around 10 to 15 million TRX every day, right? So it's around like 750K US dollars like every day. So right now we allocate around like 150K of those money, right? And distribute it to users. So I think this is also reasonable, right? We want to share the profit to the community and to the users. But the FTX and the Luna case is different. It's because they are basically using other people's money to subsidize for their yield, right? Which I mean, qualify for Ponzi scheme basically means like you use other people's money, like subsidize for the old supply, right? And then you what you have to do is like keep like basically asking like people to put money into the game, basically to maintain the game to develop in the future. So I think we need to advocate like a healthy growth mode, right? And also be transparent about it. So I think right now, if you check on like the daily burn of Tron, it's all open source, and you can check on all the activity, like all the transaction every day. I think it's also very important for if you want to running any marketing campaign or subsidized campaign, you need to be transparent about like all the yield.
Yeah. Well, that actually, like, to be honest, that's like a big relief to hear. It was almost tough for me to ask that question, to be honest with you. But
Yes.
I'm actually really happy that you answered it, and that you guys were handling it that way, because that like you can actually make it work like that, like you're doing within your means, and that's actually like better for the small guy. Like no bank, you know, is like offering a smaller account a larger amount. So okay, that's really fucking cool.
Yes.
All right. Well, hang on. I had a couple more questions here. Okay, so this is one that my brother wanted me to ask, and you know, I've been to Shanghai before. I've been to China. I loved it, dude. I had a great time in Shanghai, and I do a lot of business with the Chinese, man. I do a lot of business with the Chinese, and I don't talk about it as much as I used to, but like years ago, I feel like the Chinese effect or China had a huge effect on the price of crypto. Like China owned the majority of the crypto, and like even in the chart patterns, like the patterns of trading, there were more Eastern patterns than like American stock market patterns and stuff. And so I guess my question to you, man, is like, what do you think China's role in crypto, maybe as far as price action, or just kind of like China's role in crypto is going to be over the next like few years? Like you said, they're working with the you know, they're doing the digital yuan, which is cool, and yeah, I mean, like you know, what do you think kind of China's like role on the Bitcoin price is going to be, or something like that?
Yes, I think I joined crypto around 2012, right? So in the past 10 years, we have seen 3 crypto bull markets. So in 2013, in 2017, and 2021, right? So in these 3 bull markets, actually Chinese dominate the first 2, right? So in 2013, Bitcoin price goes up to $1,500 in China, actually. So at that time, like US is only like $1,000. So China even have like 30 to 50% of the premium at those time. I think that's like first bull markets. And second bull markets, right? ISOH is also dominated by Chinese users. Basically, at that time, like Bitcoin goes up to $19,000, right? Which is even higher than what we have today. So this is also driven by majority of the buying power is come from China.
Okay.
So 2021 is the only one like bull markets driven by US markets. So we have seen a huge buying power from like Coinbase at that time. You know, even in US dollars, there is a premium about cryptocurrency.
Is it because that we bought most of it? Like China was mining it, like the miners were in China. Is it because the miners left China, or is it because we just bought most of it and it's not being mined as much anymore? Like why is it just that simple that we bought it all?
Yes, I think that one of the most important reason is the Federal Reserve mint lots of US dollars. So and those US dollars flood into cryptocurrency markets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I believe for the next bull markets, it's gonna still driven by by Chinese users.
Okay.
Because like recently China have lifted all the COVID ban, and also China stock market has started to get back to like the bull market, right? So you see like all the Chinese related stock like gold price go like crazy. So that's why I think all the Chinese people will get back to their normal life, start to get into crypto. So that's why right now we are starting to list the digital yuan dollar compared to US dollars. And I believe Chinese yuan will be the next like one of the biggest reason for the crypto bull markets for the next time.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like wrapping my head around it. Like, we think, like, Tether's big, you know what I mean? Which is also like a big risk too. Like, we don't really, I think if the Chinese government actually like backed a stable token, that's a really big deal. And you're talking about like a lot of money being able to honker down and flow in. Damn, bro.
Yes, I think we are talking about like trillions of dollars here.
Yeah.
If Chinese get into crypto, I believe like Bitcoin can easy to pass at least like $200K.
I'm on like the verge of tears. I'm on the verge of tears right now.
Yes.
Damn. Well, to be honest, time is flying, and I know you didn't have too much time. I want to see, I'm going to ask you one last question. Okay.
Yes, sure.
And actually, I believe you guys said that you're also, I'm not being paid for this interview, right? But we are donating to a couple little charities, so I really appreciate that. My last and final question is, do you believe in aliens? And then I'll let you go.
Wow. Yes, I'm a huge believer of aliens.
So
I definitely.
If you see one when you're in space, bro, like, would you? What do you think you would do? Do you think you'd not tell anybody? Would you tell people that you saw some shit in space, or you don't know yet?
If I saw anything on space, I will share with everybody. Yeah.
Right on. Well, man, thank you so much for like making this easy on me, dude. And congratulations too. I mean, you're like young man that's like, man, just way to go, and what you're doing is totally awesome. And like, thanks for answering my questions better than I asked them. And man, hopefully you can come back to old Cryptoface again sometime. We can shoot a little more jazz. And yeah, man, I really appreciate it. And I'm repping the Tron flag, bro. And the more I use it, and the more I know, the more it makes sense. And thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Definitely. See you.
All right. Later, bro.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Peace.